been a while since I've made a rant video, but I saw something today that rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm going to rant a little bit about this. I'm not driving, by the way. I'm the passenger. Going to get dark soon. I just want to make this video before it does. Mopani San. And where are we? Ubon Ratchathani? Driving around. I wanted to get this out, though. There's been a story widely publicized today, widely released. I think I saw it on multiple different media outlets like the Tiger and Bangkok Post and a few other ones, all the same story. I think the girls' names are like Pew and P, a 16 and 17-year-old, well, whatever they are, ladyboys, allegedly. Anyways, down in Pattaya, I think it was Pattaya, they went with a man, okay, a 46, 47-year-old man, something like that, Australian guy, although the name didn't really sound like an Aussie name to me, but they went with this guy, and apparently something happened in the hotel room, and it's been reported that the man was surprised by their gender, and some sort of argument took place, and he ended up getting stabbed with a scissors, and somehow 6,000 Aussie dollars of his money left the room with the Katoys. And there's tons of comments already on these on this story. Making fun of the guy about ladyboys and this ladyboy and usual suspects and all this stuff. And the police have photos of the juveniles being arrested, and one, they're blacking out the face, but one's a little showing a little bit, and these are minors, you know what I mean? Children. And, what about this sick fuck that, he's trying to say he didn't know that they were minors, they lied about it. Come on. You're 46, 47, if it's kind of questionable that it's a 16-year-old, that's on you, buddy. Fuck you. All right? They gonna let this guy just hang out in Thailand now? Is he the victim, or is he the perpetrator? I think there should be 3 jail cells in use right now. This dirty fucking guy. And what? They're just gonna treat him like a victim? If freaking deport his ass, put him in jail if he was gonna hook up with a minor. It's just weird. This story. So I'm reading it. It's like. This is advice, make sure you know who you're hanging out with if you're going on to hang out with some strangers. They hang out. No, I mean, obviously they probably met on Beach Road or met somewhere, pay for play and whatever. Who knows what went down, but this dirty pedo, lock his ass up. What do you guys think? My most recent rant video, I think, was when I was in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and I noticed that there's a few blocks that are kind of seedy there in Phnom Penh, and whatever, I got no problem with that. That's, it's old professional world, but these girls look very, very young there, and that rubbed me the wrong way, and I made a video about it, and wow, I mean, a lot of people got butthurt about that. Like I hurt their feelings because I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't say I didn't like Cambodia. I didn't say I didn't like Siem Reap. I like that city. But Phnom Penh, it was my own fault I didn't know the area. I just stayed. We thought it was a good place to stay by the river. I've never been there before. I wouldn't stay in that area again. But still, you're walking around hanging out. That's just gross. I mean, you got all these guys on pedo patrol now. In the United States, making videos, and if they caught this guy, 47-year-old guy, going with a 16-year-old girl, they'd probably beat his ass, That Vitaly guy, he'd probably be jumping around making fun of the guy. That idiot. But, anyways, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I mean, should this guy be feeling the wrath of the Thai law for trying to hook up with a 16-year-old? Does it matter what gender it is? Boy, girl, katoi? I don't think it makes a difference. Who's the victim? Who's the victim here? Friggin' cut that guy's nuts off. Dirty fucker. You guys like a greenie rant? It's been a while, huh? What do you think? You think I'm bad mans? Yell like this, swear?
You good, man.
You know what I'm talking about? This. Whoa, don't be running over the motorbike lady with the kid on it. Oh my God, look at this. At least this lady has, at least she's got a helmet on the kid. Usually the parents wear the helmet, and then I saw one today, lady had her helmet on and had two little kids with no helmets on the motorbike. But you know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying here? So some man, 46-year-old Australian guy, got robbed. They stole his money, two ladyboys. But they were only 16 years old and 17 years old. Don't you think he should be in trouble for taking little girls or little boys like that to his room?
I don't know, maybe have.
Minor, they have age, right? I think, how old do you have to be child in Thailand? 18, 17?
18.
18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's a pedo, right? They have people, they arrest people here for that. I've seen stings. You know what? That's true. That recently, that one bar, one of the bars on Soy 6, the manager ended up going to, he's in prison now, I think, because he was the manager when they got caught with a 16-year-old girl in the bar or something, and he's in big trouble. And so if this guy's taking a 16-year-old to his hotel room to do what with, obviously, well, I guess, okay, maybe he was just going to play Uno with them. Maybe there's no evidence that things were discussed or things were talking about. Maybe they just did want to hang out, maybe play Uno or play war. Anyways, I'm sure he wasn't going to play Uno or war or Connect Four. Maybe they're having a Connect Four tournament.
You see last night, my house,
What?
they play card.
Yeah, they play game.
You play game, play card.
At funeral, they play game a lot, right?
Yes.
Everybody play game.
Yes.
When I was in the Philippines, they gambled a lot. At funeral, everybody sit outside playing cards, gambling at funeral. But yeah, I'm up here for a funeral. I wasn't going to make any video or anything about it. It was a very different cultural experience for me, different than any other funeral I've been to in Thailand. So she's like, no, you should document this. You should, tell them about it. So I got a little B-roll, and I'll sit down and tell you guys about the Isan funeral. Yeah, it was very different. But anyways, let me know what you think. Leave me a message in the comments. Just a little rant. I mean, it just rubbed me wrong. Like, everybody going on and on about the Ladyboys. What about this friggin' pervert? And how are the authorities not saying like what they're gonna do with this guy? Like he's a victim. He ain't no victim. Screw that guy. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video. Greenie out. Greenie out.
Journey out.